Good afternoon. This is a job head replacement for a 2010 Mitsubishi Galant. So far, it's pretty basic. There's the 2.4 liter. Not a bad car to do heads if you're starting off to do heads. You just gotta make sure the timing when you reinstall the heads, the timing's right and it's on top dead center. You will have to take off the exhaust and the air intake. You have to take all that off. Disconnect all the wiring harnesses. Try to remember where they go to. If not, make a video before you start it. If you have questions or orientation or where the sensors are, my recommendation is take a picture before you start disconnecting anything. Take lots of pictures. That way you know where they connect to. This is May 25th, 26th, something like that. Next, I have to remove the alternator, the drive belt, the motor mount, timing cover. I'm gonna change the water pump as well, since I'm gonna have to take the heads off. Might as well do the timing cover, timing belt, pulleys, and seals, so this motor will last another couple 100,000 miles. The valves don't look too bad. I am going to send this heads to the machine shop, have a machine make sure they cut enough, and then they'll tell me how many thousandths they remove. That way I can adjust. A year ago I put this engine in. It ran fine. It never overheated. We just started mixing oil in the radiator. So that's a good sign of heads being fucked up. It's not a hard job. There is a lot of shit you have to remove though. A lot of hoses. You could remove the thermostat hosing. Another housing here you have to remove. A lot of sensors you have to disconnect, a shitload of sensors. You have to take off the catalytic converter that sits right here. It has to be removed in order for you to get the exhaust bolts. You have to go under it. This is a 12. The bracket that holds it in, they're 13s. So once you remove that, it pops right off. Take the bottom exhaust pipe. You will have to jack it up, so you have enough room. That way if you have to lower the engine, which most likely I will, once I take this motor mount off, it should give me more access. I'll start loosening the water pump. Don't take the drive belt off. Do not take it off until you loosen the water pump. That way you don't have to do all kind of weird shit to try to get it off. So it'll make it easier for you. Once that's off, you might have to remove the alternator. Most definitely you have to remove the fucking power steering pump. The power steering pump, the water pump's right there. So that shit will hit. You will have to remove it. Pretty simple job though. Once it's all back together, this car will have a new timing belt, new timing tensioners, a new head, a refurbished head, new head gasket, exhaust and air intake gaskets, new seals. Well, it should be like a pretty brand new engine, so the next person that buys it, they're gonna have a really good car for a long time. We replaced the CVT transmission. It's down there. That one was a little hassle, but it was a lot easier when I took the engine out. The engine was out, and me and my friend put it back in. We had issues trying to get it back in. There was a motor mount. The top transmission motor mount's right there. It's welded to the frame, so you have to drop it. Yeah, it has to come down. and my engine hoist started being weird, so I decided just to pick up the car as high as I could and squeeze it under, then jack it up, and it worked fine. But it's not hard to take off. If you want to just swap an engine instead of doing a head job, it's the same thing. You remove the motor mounts, take all the wiring harnesses off. Of course, if it's a junkyard motor, the junkyard motor have all the wiring harnesses connected to it. They'll just snip them off, snip out the main cable, and save the engine like that. That way, when you're doing it and you're ready to plug everything up, make sure you replace the valve cover gasket and add oil. If you do not add oil, you're gonna fuck that engine up. It's gonna have a dry start. You're gonna have knocking like hell. Then you're gonna think this engine's fucked, which it probably will be. It's gonna fuck all the valves up, the rocker arms. So I strongly suggest you take the valve cover off and you lube it up, put some oil, mix some oil and transmission fluid together in a quart, shake it up, and just slowly pour it on all the ends. So when you put the valve cover back on and the engine back all the way in, you plug up everything up, and you add the new oil, the new plugs, she starts smoothly. No knocking, no bullshit. So if you have questions, please feel free to reach out. Again, this is for 2010 Mitsubishi Galant 2.4. As far as I've done my research, they have all negative reviews on the engine. Same issue. Heads go out, they overheat. The water pump fails and it overheats. Or somehow it timing jumps and it overheats. But once I get this repaired, that issue should be resolved. It shouldn't overheat anymore. But again, I'll make another video of me taking the timing belt off tomorrow. It's almost 7 o'clock here in Northern Virginia. I'll have to remove the alternator, power steering. I don't think I'll have to remove the water pump, the AC compressor. I really don't want to. So I'll leave that there unless it's absolutely necessary, then I'll take it off. A couple of videos I've seen that they had to take it off. I'm not too sure why, but I'll find out when I remove it. I'll take off the alternator because it's right here. Of course, you'll have to do a new tensioner. Oh, I'm also going to put a new drive belt after I put the timing belt. It has two. The main timing belt, and there's a little tiny belt at the bottom. I need to replace both of them with the guides, the tensioner, and the little grenade pin. So once I put everything new, like I said, this is going to be a really good engine. I mean, it doesn't knock, it doesn't tick. It's not overheating. It's just mixing oil with water. So before the engine gets too fucked up, I decided to go ahead and take the heads off and the valve cover. I'll put a new valve cover, new exhaust, all new gaskets. So this will be a really good engine. I'll drive it for about a week and a half, make sure everything's good on it. It doesn't overheat or doesn't have any bullshit issues. Then I'll send it on his way to the next shop. I'll probably power wash. Once I remove the heads, I'll cover up the cylinders, the pistons, and I'll power wash this entire engine. I'll try to get all this shit out of it so it'll be nice and shiny. But that'll be something else. At the end of tomorrow, I'll start on the fucking timing. Once I get the timing off, the next thing is to remove the head bolts. Down there's one. They have a pattern. You have to follow the pattern, otherwise you'll warp the heads and they'll be more fucked up. You cannot just go across and take them off. Never do that. Find a repair manual or look online and ask what is the pattern to remove head bolts. And they have a sequence, and you must follow the sequence. If you don't follow that sequence, you will warp the heads. And if you only had a blown head gasket, guess what? Now you have a whole new issue because you don't warp the heads. And you got to replace the heads, and the heads are not cheap. And then you run the risk of damaging the engine block. And it's more of a hassle. So before you do it, do your research, find out the pattern to release them and how much torque you'll need to turn them on. Never reuse the head bolts. They've been stretched out over time, and they might work for a little bit, but I can guarantee you will have to replace the heads again very soon if you reuse the head bolts again. Hopefully this helps you out, and try to subscribe if you want to. If not, whatever. Right, take care. Till the next job. To the next job that I'm doing for this fucking thing. But yeah, good luck out there.